welcome back to my channel. I'm back to my laptop. Hopefully it works. I think I fixed it. Fingers crossed. This is a connect to a deceased loved one reading. And since St. Patrick's Day is only a few days away, we are doing St. Patrick's Day themes. So, vibe up to each object. Think about your person. I'm going to hold them up one at a time if you need more time to look at it and vibe. Sorry, little dusty. Just pause it. So pile number 1 is my headband for the parade. Well, option 1. I always get 2 because I never know what I want to wear on the day. So this is pile 1. We're going to call the Irish Rainbow headband. Super cute, right? Dollar store special. And pile number 2 is my handy dandy. It's just a hair clip. See the back? I have 2 of them, but I'm only going to show one. So pile 2 is my Shamrock hair clip, which I love so much, one of my favorites. And pile 3 is my second option of headband, and it's just a crazy Shamrock headband. So we'll do this one more time for you. Pile 1 is the Rainbow Irish headband. Pile 2 is my Shamrock hair clip, glittery and super cute. And pile 3 is my crazy Shamrock headband. You can't really see there, it's Shamrocks. All from the dollar store, my friends. You only wear it one day a year. Why not get a few options? And if you don't want to wear one, I'll give one to my sisters or whoever I go with, if I go anywhere for St. Patrick's Day. So we'll get right into it in just a moment. Hi, pile 1. You picked the Irish Rainbow. Super cute. Okay, I didn't draw anything ahead of time. I'm going to do a quick little plug. I'm not paid for doing this. I just believe in this company. I got my new oils in from Art of the Root. This is my spirit oil. It helps me connect and open my third eye, which is great for these readings. I really only use this for my connect to the deceased loved ones or when I'm doing a house blessing. Then I also got protection from evil, which we all need when we're doing house blessings. If you can see, they already pre-mixed the herbs and everything in it. All you got to do is just run a little sage and cleanse it from the shipping and packaging. This one also has herbs in it. I actually have to get some more oils, wishing oils. I used a lot with my moon spells. Not that I just do healing moon spells because I'm a holistic healer. So if I know someone's sick around the full moon, I'll try to do a healing spell. I healed my dog. I've healed myself. Sorry, this jacket is made in Asia and the arms are always never right. Look at it. Whatever, I still like it. Anyway, again, I didn't pre-draw anything. My nails look like poop. They're chipped. I haven't got to them. I've just been focusing on my new diet and it's kicking my ass because as it's supposed to, I suppose. So I have channeled letters from your loved ones. I didn't get to write anymore because, like I said, I've been just physically working my ass off, focusing all my energy on that and doing some healing work for people, healing myself so I can get back out there. So hopefully I'll have some more letters soon. Channeled messages from your people and some cards from them as well. And then I'm going to do these cards over here. We'll read all this stuff. Then I'm going to clear it and do decks over here. So it's going to be a little bit of a long one, but so far the spirits have had a lot to say. So we're going to start with your postcard from Spirit. Whew, right out for you. Then we're going to get your letter from Spirit. I feel like it's a repeat one, but that's okay. They connect to a lot of different people. Channeled messages from your person. Very persistent energy. I'm here, bitches. I don't know why. I just feel like they're really funny. I like to make an entrance this one. Do these. And I feel like this one was also a talker because I have lots to say. Alright, talking to heaven, mediumship cards. Alright, 2 more. Notes from the universe on love and connection. I haven't used this one in a while, sorry. Whew, frankincense. I'm burning white sage, frankincense, and what's the other one? Oh, myrrh. Very churchy up in here. I did get a whole bunch of different kinds at the hippie store the other day, but I burned those on my love readings. You need a little churchy vibes to keep the bad spirits away. This is Crazy Sexy Love Notes. They're not like sexy like you think. Alright, let's get into this side, and we've got a few more decks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more for the second half. Let's do your postcard from Spirit. My face is itching. It's going to be good. Dearest you, even though life seems now to be moving full steam ahead, it's a time to rest. Allow ideas to flow through you and take root in your heart before they reach your mind. Honor this process by becoming empty to allow for inspiration and the magic of dreaming. You might feel lazy or unproductive, but we know better. Just as sleep is a way to recharge before renewal, so are you in a time of dreaming, or for dreaming. In this powerful process of co-creation, your soul merges with spirit in a profound way, so you can receive your music directly from source and play your part in the symphony of life. You are being invited to bear witness to the great creation and tune into what others can't hear. We have so many dreams to share with you in the sacred and the invisible. Don't worry, we will wake you when it's time to return with a new dream. No need to set an alarm clock. Loving you always. So take that time out to chill, Spirit says, and just listen to your creativity because it's going to be coming through hot and heavy for you. Let's read your letter. It says, honey, you've gotten yourself so worked up. You're so caught up in your head. You're stressed and anxious and you toss and turn at night. You've grown too serious. You've grown so unsure. Take a moment to breathe. Again, matching your postcard. This is a time to out and meditate and just lay around and watch Netflix or do whatever you need to do to just be. And if you feel at any time to get up and do something creative, go for it. Like they said, they will wake you when the time is ready. It is not that serious, sweets. Life is meant to be lived. Days are meant to be enjoyed. One way or another, everything will work itself out. All you can do is try your best, give it all you have, and shoot for the stars. The rest is up to God. Pray for what you need and trust it will come. Be thankful for what you have and enjoy those you love. For one day, sweetheart, it will all go away. You need to calm down so you can see the big picture. You're alive, you're healthy, and you've been given a new day. Put a smile on and dust yourself off. Trust me when I say it will all be okay. You're very stressed out. I'm feeling your energy. The spirit's like, tell them to chill. They're very funny. I like this person. Stop overspending. Find creative ways to cut back and save more for your future. So this person, I feel like, was very good with money. You might have went to them for advice with your money. They could have been an accountant or an investor, or just like my grandpa has done stocks. Buying and selling stocks in his free time was just a hobby, and he's made a lot of money over the years at it, but it's just a hobby. Like, that could be this kind of person. I just feel like they're a little cringing a little bit on how you spend your money, and they really want you to focus on having money for your older years. This life planning was important to them. Spirit is trying to help you work on your blockages so they can help you. Your chakras are very blocked. You're so stressed and anxious that you're not seeing what Spirit is trying to tell you and the messages they're giving you. So by calming yourself and clearing those blockages, by relaxing and meditating and doing what you need to do to be center and calm so that you can see the signs, do that so they can speak to you. Yes, you have had many past lives. So if you're wondering about past lives, they're answering your question. It's time to declutter and clean your spaces. It will help with your overwhelmed feelings. I just heard clusterfuck. This person is very funny. I don't know if in life it was one or two ways. They either swore a lot and were funny, or they were very appropriate, and they're recognizing that you're somebody who swears and they're trying to speak your lingo. But they're like, you're in a clusterfuck bubble. Like, you need to get rid of stuff. Not only was this person good with money, but I feel like they were constantly cleaning and getting rid of. They didn't like clutter. They didn't like holding on to things unless it had some significant meaning. They could have been an emotional pack rat, like keeping art projects from when you were 2. They might have hoarded that kind of stuff, but when it came to their house, they were very neat and orderly. I feel like you could take a white glove down their banister and get no dust, which is probably not true for my house. Fuck it, I don't care. I've been very busy. I do have to dust though, because I've been sneezing. I know it's time to dust when I sneeze. But I feel like this person's like, clean up, you'll feel better. Don't listen to rumors. This has been coming out a lot. Maybe there's a lot of talk around about what's going to go on with the world, or what's going to go on with your job, or what's going on with people in your life. Tune it out. They're just making you more stressed out. Save those for the end. Alright. They're like, no, do it now. Very bossy, this one. I love that you still talk to me, even though you can't see me. You know I never left you. I hear you every time, every word. I read your letter. I keep it close to my heart. Thank you so much for all your love, for all the joy you brought me, for always keeping me close in your heart. Please know, for you I do the same. I talk to you too. I hold you close to me always. Recognizing you wrote a letter. They're not specifying it was... normally when I get this, is like when somebody puts it in their coffin, or puts it on their coffin, or writes them a letter shortly around the time that they died. But it doesn't have to be. They're not specifying, like I said, but they want you to know they got your letter, and they love that you still talk to them, and they respond back to you even though you can't hear them. Look for signs I'm talking to you. I send you signs or dreams to let you know I'm okay, or to get a message to you. Please pay attention. I have an important message for you. You're just so blocked and anxious that this person can't come through, or you're not seeing the signs, and they're getting a little bit frustrated. Life is too short to not say I love you. You mean the world to me. Say it. Say it often to those who matter most to you. I wish I said it more to you. So it's time to open yourself up and tell the people who matter that they matter, so that you don't ever regret it in the future. I feel like the spirit is recognizing you're somebody who doesn't really express your emotions, or sit down and be like, you know what? Thank God for you. Like, you're a good friend, or you're the love of my life. Like, these words don't come out of your mouth every day, and I feel like people need to hear it in your life. The Spirit is recognizing. I left you when you were a child, but I've been with you all this time watching you become the person you are today. I never left you. I never will. So this person left you when you were very young. Ooh, they're not the one. If they left you or hurt you, that's not the love of your life. Everyone has to date a few lemons to appreciate the best lemonade. Don't regret, let go, and trust that the right one will find you. So either they're referencing you've had a breakup or they just don't like the person you're with right now. Sorry, I'm just the messenger. This person's very blunt, to the point. This was somebody who told you exactly how they felt. They didn't sugarcoat a good goddamn thing, and I can appreciate it. I don't feel like they were cutthroat and raw, like they were sensitive to how you feel, but they were like, listen, honey, I don't really like this person. They're horrible. Can't you date somebody else? I feel like that would come out of their mouth. Sometimes it's better to cut your losses, even if that means losing all your possessions. It's just stuff, and your freedom is always more valuable. Things can be replaced, but your happiness cannot be stifled. It's always worth it in the end if you put your own joy and self-worth above all else. So maybe you're not leaving because like you could be married, like you could own property together or be in business together or have like stuff everywhere. Like it's just stuff. It can't come with you when you die. Do you know what comes with you when you die? Love and happiness. That's it. That's the true joy of life. That's the true meaning of life. That's the true money of life. Not these 3D bullshit stuff. So the Spirit's like, stop it. You can buy new clothes. You can buy a new sofa. You can buy a new bed. You can buy a new house. You can buy a new car. Like, do what you need to do for your own happiness. Don't worry about losing stuff. Ooh, Grandma here. Why are you so upset? You know where I went. We had so many chats about this. Death is not my end, baby. It just makes me able to love you and protect you better. I'll see you again one day. Until then, know I'm always with you. So your grandma's coming through. If you don't have a deceased grandma, this is like a maternal female energy. You were everything in my life, and you're still everything to me in death. I love you so much. I always will. Aw, you were like one of their favorite people. I just feel like they just went, my favorite. You know what I mean? They love you a lot. Why do you question yourself so much? You know what to do. You know what you want. You're just scared to make a move and face your fears. My love, then take that leap of faith. You already know what you want. You already know what you need to do. You're just scared to do it. And fear can either drive us forward, and it can be used as a tool, or it can be used as a hindrance or a reason to stop us from being happy. That choice is 100% yours. But the Spirit is saying, like, choose happiness. Use it as a tool. I'm okay now. I feel no pain. I'm not alone. I have no regrets. I'm happy. I may have died young, but my life is full and happy. No regrets about their death or when they died. They're completely content. They're 100% okay. Choose yourself. Choose happiness. There's a common theme here. Speak up for yourself. Stand your ground. Fight for what you believe in. It's time. You got this. This person wants to light a candle under your booty hootie. Like, get moving so you can be happy. They're very pushy, this one. Running from things is never the beginning of a success story. It's okay to be scared, but it's not okay to give up before you even tried. Stop letting fear rule your life and make all your decisions. Take back your power and face things head on. You can do this. You got this. You can do this. Face your fears head on. The Spirit is like a cheerleader for you up here. Like, come on, you can do it. Get it moving. Like, almost like at a sports game. Like, you got this. Score the goal. Do it. Run him over. I don't know. This person's very funny and very bossy. Dwell on what you love. Asking someone to change is like pruning a tree. Neither will be the same again. Scarier still is that you can't quite know in what new directions they'll grow. Love, I wouldn't change a leaf on you. The universe. You can't change other people. You can only change yourself, my darling. I just heard. My darling, like very British kind of. You might not know. Oh, wait. You might not know now, but you will. Think of someone very, very special to you. Now feel yourself bursting with love for them. Now mentally shower, drench, and soak them in that love. Now mentally shower, drench, and soak yourself in my love. Love, now feel it always. The universe. They love you so much. But there's someone out here that you love so much too. Maybe you're scared. Ah, itches. I'm hearing music. It's only piano. I don't know if they played the piano. I'm trying to figure out what song it is. I just saw Elton John, like, I think it's The Candle in the Wind, when they were showing me Elton John to get the song. I don't know. It could be any song from Elton John, but I think it's Candle in the Wind. There's no words. Don't kill the messenger. If you know the Elton John song I'm thinking of, it's that one. Alright, time for a love fest. Actually, everyone is reasonable. They just have their own reasons. And usually, it's worth trying to learn what they are to maximize chances of a full-blown 60s-style psychedelic love fest, which is always a good thing. Love, groovy you, the universe. This one was also a little hippie. Free spirit. March to the beat of their own drum. Could have been a starseed as well. With all these stars popping out at me. Light worker, definitely. As much as they were like outgoing, they were also very shy, if that makes sense. Or they just like spoke softly, maybe. Appeared to be shy. Weird energy, but good energy. So there's somebody who you think is either not being reasonable or won't be unreasonable, but you gotta like take the time to see their side of it and talk to them, and I feel like it won't be as big as you're making it. Don't be misled. Where fear speaks is always wrong, unless being chased by wildebeests. And when love speaks, it's always right, and usually bouncy. Love, game on, the universe. Yeah, go for it. Game on. Remember I said like a sporting event? I don't know if you played sports or were very athletic. Fear is holding you back and is telling you lies. This person's like, don't listen. Go for that love. Celebrate your love. I mean, come on. There you are in a sports cap. Maybe you dance with this person. This person taught you how to dance, I'm hearing. When you cherish our beloved, the bond grows stronger. We create deeper levels of trust, intimacy, and friendship. It's all too easy to get comfortable and put your relationship on cruise control. So spice it up instead. Do something special and spontaneous. And if you're currently looking for your soulmate, take yourself out on a fun date. The happier and more connected you are to yourself, the more attractive you will be to others. Put that work into the relationship if you want it to work, in whatever regard, they're saying. And also put some love into yourself and raise your vibrations. Accept yourself. While there's a time and place for self-improvement, today's focus is on everything that's already great about you. Let go of who you think you should be and fall madly in love with who you are in this moment. When you accept yourself exactly as you are, you shift from living for tomorrow to appreciating today. Accept yourself, sweetheart. I don't know, I always say that weird. Sweetheart! It's like the old movies, you know? Smoking the cigar. Hey, sweetheart, what can I get for you? Get in the car. We're in Boston. I don't know. I'm bad at accents. Couldn't fucking tell. Alright, so pay attention. Let me break this down. I'm kidding, they're very bubbly, they're very silly. This person is very funny. They had a good sense of humor. Probably a little bit raunchy. Raunchy sense of humor. Okay, so self-improvement, focusing on yourself. Fall in love with yourself is exactly who you are, not who you think you should be, who you were in the past, who you are right now. Ask for help. You are constantly giving to others, yet rarely receiving what you need. Then it's time to ask for help. You're not Superwoman or Superman, so there's no need to do it all yourself. You have an army of angels on speed dial. Give them a call. Communicate your needs and learn to receive, dear one. When we're open to the help that's all around us, the universe provides assistance. Make sure to look for the signs. Once you ask for help, they'll start appearing. Time to ask for help out there. I need help talking to a counselor. I need help starting a business. I need help writing my resume. Whatever it is, ask and you shall receive. It's time to rise. No matter what's happening in our lives, we always have the potential to rise above it. Rising one powerful choice away. Rise out of our negative thoughts or our limiting beliefs. Rise out of our comfort zone or our complaints. Rise out of our slump or out of the potato chip bag. Get up and rise. What are you waiting for, darling? Again with the darling. It's like chop chop. Get up. Get your booty hooty moving. I like that word. Booty hooty. I say booty hooty and my nephew says, hooty on the blowfish. That's cute. Rising potential. Rise up in your belief in yourself and rise away from negative thoughts about yourself or limiting beliefs. And maybe stop snacking. Maybe you're putting on weight like me. Guilty. Alright. I'm with the rest of the family, so they're not alone up there. They have a new understanding about life. But the only real important thing in all of the grand scheme of every part of walk of life, where you're from, it doesn't matter, is love and happiness. That's the only thing that comes with you. We've been together in dreams. They come visit you at night in your sleep. If I only had known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. This person was like, as much as they were different and a free spirit, but they also did things by the book. Getting downloads. Like, I feel like this person was a virgin when they married. I feel like they like tried to live to the rules of society and they upheld the letter. But they also did have a bad side. But they really, when it counted, they followed the rules, if that makes sense. I'm so much better now. Rainbow! And you picked, look at that. You picked the rainbow. They're happy, they're contented. They want you to know they're okay. It's not your fault. The way they died was not your fault. That they left you when they were young was not your fault. Nothing was your fault. You couldn't have changed it or controlled it. I'm surrounded by loving animals. If you recently lost a pet, I heard a dog bark. They are with your person. Really feel like this is a grandma or a mom. Or a maternal energy, somebody you look to as a grandma or a mother. So let's get your second half, starting with Guardian Angel Tarot cards. Hello. I think this lady was British. So I keep wanting to go, hello. I can't do a British accent. Oh my god. I'm the worst. I can mimic a drunk English person. I can do a Scottish accent, great. English, meh, not so much. One more, please. I like their accents, though. They sound so dainty and proper. Like, excuse excuse me. I don't know how to do it, but Americans know what I mean. I really like Irish accents because it's funny. Especially when you get drunk with them and you're like, what did you say? Because they start talking really fast. I'm like, huh? Wait, say it again. Scottish is even worse when you drink with them. You're like, what? Can you say that a little slower, please? I like all accents, to be honest. When they talk to me, I just kind of like look at them like, oh, I'm sorry, was I supposed to be paying attention? My bad. It's so different from what I'm used to. I've only been to like Canada as far as other countries. So, total tourist. I can't even focus on like guided tours. I'm like, huh? There's so much to look at. Oh my god! I just want to take it all in. And I'm a nerd. And I steal all the pamphlets about the places. Yeah. And then I ask the tour guide questions, and I'm probably the ones that they hate the most. Well, I don't know. I've gotten that before. I don't know. Maybe you should Google it. Sorry. I'm sorry. That was, first one was Peace Oracle. Then we did the Divine Abundance Oracle. And the last but not least is, the answer is simple. We'll get right into it. Okay, every time I say one more, your person gives me two. It's like, push a little bit further. Maybe they don't like limits. Alright. We got 5 of action. Your angels want you to know that your current challenges pushes you to be assertive and self-confident. Be willing to stand up for yourself and defend your position. You have the right to excuse yourself from those who bring drama into your life. Whew, got a lot of drama. Drama and gossip around you, huh? It's teaching you to stand up for yourself and not worry about what other people say and think. The only opinion that should matter about your life is yours. The spiritual teacher. There are great rewards in spending time alone. Use those moments of solitude to focus on love and ways in which you might give to those around you. Shine your light as an example for others to follow. Seek out a spiritual mentor of your own if life feels unfulfilled right now. So either the spirit is saying you need a spiritual teacher, or you are one, or both. Only you can know that answer. I always suggest getting spiritual advice from people, whether it's like tarot, whether it's like a shaman. I mean, you always feel better at the end of the day. They always help you grow as an individual person. Even if it's like modern medicine, like a psychologist, it doesn't have to be wonky like my practice is. It could be normal. Spiritual teacher is a counselor. So, any kind of counselor you want. 7 of abundance. Why is it hard to breathe? My phone just went off. Kooky. 7 of abundance. Have patience. Sometimes dreams grow slowly. Don't worry. The hard work you've invested will bring about a bountiful harvest. This is a good time to prepare because things will soon move forward quickly. Use this time to rest and plan. Been waiting on things to happen, and they're right on the cusp of happening. They don't happen when we want them to. They happen when they're meant to. Remember that. 3 of emotion. Wonderful news is on its way. Announcements regarding engagements, pregnancies, births, or graduations will be revealed. New friends will be made, or Communities of like-minded people will draw closer to one another. Exciting new beginnings or happy endings are just around the corner. So either someone's going to announce they're preggers, engaged, graduating. You could get any of those announcements. Or you have a new beginning starting or a happy ending is coming to you. Ooh, I have a feeling it's new beginning because your next card is a new beginning. You're at the beginning of a wonderful journey. There's no need to have any fear as guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way. That's the spirit. You have unique gifts to offer the world if you will just free yourself from which holds you back, which is your fear. New opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. Ooh, look at you going on a new journey. How exciting. Helpful, Jesus, I can never read. Helper of emotion. Romance blooms and you find yourself falling in love. Gifts of flowers, love letters, and poems read aloud are all in your future. Marriage proposals, weddings, and past life connections are possible. They said you have past life connections. You might be meeting someone and getting that feeling like, I fucking know you. It's because you've had past lives together, or you're going towards a twin flame here. Where was I? Marriage proposals, weddings, and past life connections are possible. Someone new who is romantic, dreamy, and emotional may enter your life. This person could be an artist who is an idealist about love. Ooh, this person is sending you a unicorn, which is people like myself. We are wonky. We do things weird. We're artists. And although we're wonky and crazy, there's no one like us. And we bring that special gift to people's lives. Don't run from weird, people. Don't do it. Because the mundane is not always exciting. At least with a unicorn, you have no idea what you're going to get that day. And some people find that exciting. And it will never get boring. I know people don't quite understand me, and I'm saying this because it's referencing to this person it's sending into your life. I don't feel like they're your type or somebody you would normally go for, and in that case, most people run the other way. Like, I don't know how to deal with this person. I don't want to deal with this. This is crazy. This person is weird. But why is weird a bad thing? I beg to fucking differ. We are great. Weirdos are great people. Don't cut us short, or don't sell us short. I'm just saying. Do you want to be bored for the rest of your life? Or would you rather just have... And the funny thing about weird people is most of the time people think it's going to be batshit. But usually you laugh your ass off. Like, only you. I have no idea whatever's going to come out of your mouth. And it's exciting. It's not like, oh my god, this is fucking horrible. You know what I mean? That's your fear talking. I hope I explained that right. Anyway, let's move on. Trust your intuition. Trust your gut. You got this. They're like over here with pom-poms or whatever kind of sport you played. So there is a conclusion coming. Either with a new person, if you're like have some kind of conflict, that's going to be resolved, or the ending of a relationship for a new relationship, or ending of a job for a new job, any kind of conclusion. Ooh, you're going to be contributing to a new love or a current love. Look at that. Just chipped right on the middle finger. Like, I don't walk around flipping people off all day, I swear. Unity is going to be happening, going to be coming into contact with a great love. This person it's like they want you to stay for your future and be happy and have a companion for life. This is like their most important messages. You need to nurture yourself. Take shelter. Like they said, it's time to rest. You know when it's time to move. Gain that courage to go do what you gotta do. Stand up for yourself. Have courage. Have conviction. Follow your passion. You're getting guidance if you would calm down long enough to be able to communicate and get their signs. A true love offering is coming in. This is turning into a love reading, but that's okay. Right now you need to love yourself individually before you can love other people. But that divine abundance, boo-boo, ooh, it's gonna be good. I'm excited for you. I did the weird fingers. You know what's gonna be good when I do the freak you? I don't know what this is. I do this when I'm like, or that. Like when people are about to, I always get that feeling when someone's about to propose and my whole body just goes, and then somebody does. I'm psychic, okay? So I feel the room out. And then here's me in the corner like, oh my God, say yes. Oh my God, yay. I don't even know the people and I do that. These fingers. So you're going to get engaged probably. Like, I don't mean like tomorrow or like next week, but this is the direction it's going in. See the light, which is see your happiness, see what you want, and go towards it. Tell the truth to yourself and tell the truth to the people in your life. I'm not happy, or this isn't working for me, or I need help. No more lying to yourself or lying to please other people. Clear the fog in your mind. You're so foggy in there. You don't even know what you want right now because you're like stressed the fuck out. Very animated. This person is very animated. They're turning on my animated emoji in my brains. Invest in your spirit. Work on yourself. Lift your vibrations. Put some self-love into yourself. Talk to this person. They hear you. They did say that they hear you when they talk. It's not emergency. You don't need to make a judgment or decision right this second. Or if you're like beefing with somebody that you really care about, it's not going to be the end of your world. Okay? Start anew. Tomorrow's a new day. Take a deep breath when you wake up and be like, this is going to be a good day. And whatever you want to do. Do you want to take a walk? Do you want to watch Netflix? Do you want to eat something? Well, they did tell you to put the chip bag down. Maybe do a workout. So whatever makes you feel good. Share your gifts here. This is like share your ideas. Especially in the work area. If you're feeling very creative, go with it and see where it goes. Be thankful. And this person is very thankful for you in their life. They love you so much. You're their favorite person. Somebody who means the most to them. Their little baby that they just want to hug and kiss and be like, my baby, I love you. This is what this, very animated. Whatever, I'm getting their vibes. At least it woke me up. I didn't even have to drink any coffee or tea. I'm like, boing. Anyway, I hope they came in good for you and they delivered the message you really need. And thank you so much for your time. If it resonated or if you want more of these in the future, give me a thumbs up below, please. I would greatly appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button to help my channel grow. And if you want to know exactly when a video is up, hit the little bell and you'll get a notification when all my new stuff goes up. Thank you for your time. I appreciate and love you all. Have a great day. You don't have to be stressed out. Breathe in, breathe out. And keep doing it. This is what I do when I'm really stressed out and I wake up in the morning. I just sit up in bed very slowly because if I sit up too fast, I get dizzy. And I just, I'm just going to say it. Breathe like you're in labor. Just heavy in the nose, out through the mouth. Heavy in the nose like 10 times. And then I'm like, okay, I got this fucking day. I'm going to kick its ass. Do that. Maybe it will work, maybe it won't for you, but do what works for you. I meditate sometimes before I even get out of bed. I just sit there, until I feel like my spirit is ready to move. Do you, boo-boo, whatever that means to you. Take some time out. Get a mani, get a pedi. If you're a man, go get your hair cut, get a shave. Buy a new shirt, buy some new boxers. I don't know what makes you happy, but do it. Love you all. See you next time. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. You picked this cute little Shamrock hair clip. One of my favorites. Probably what I would have picked if I was doing a reading. Alright, so I didn't do anything pre-drawn. Got a bunch of stuff for you. We'll do this side and then I'll read it all for you and then we'll do this side. Starting with your postcard from Spirit. just making sure it wasn't a repeat. It was sounding like I just did this one, but it's different. Channeled messages. Holy moly. Persistence. Or they could be a pranker. I heard I like your jacket. I don't know if they wore a lot of like blazers this prison, but they... Thank you, Spirit. I've never got a compliment on what I was wearing before. Maybe they liked fashion and style. I heard Chanel. Maybe we'll do a couple more. Coco Chanel. I don't know why I keep hearing that. Next is the little extra details or advice they have for you. Pile 1 was very bubbly and made me like boing, and this one's very serious. And channel letter from your person. Next is Talking to Heaven mediumship cards. Throwing stuff. Next is notes from the universe on love and connection. So I keep hearing a horn like choo choo. I don't know what that's about. Maybe they were a New Yorker. I don't know. Tooting your own horn. This person's funny. I don't know what any of this shit means. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing. Alright, let's start with your postcard from Spirit. Dearest you, if you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but your first, the primary navigational system of your soul. Might be a little psychic out there, medium yourself. You are entering the age of consciousness. It's time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multisensory, multidimensional beings. Spirit influences all things, and your soul's job is to discover these essential truths here on Earth, where we all agreed to play. Today, trust your spidey sense. Read between the lines. Tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Fear not, for we are right here, and Spirit loves you. Trust the invisible. You're getting past life downloads like a mother F. I'm hearing. So you're having dreams seeing yourself in the past. I get those all the time, but when I first started realizing that I had a twin flame, or accepting that I had past lives. It was like every night I was seeing, ooh, hiccup, this is going to be good. Seeing a different time period, pretty much. It can be overwhelming. It can be scary, especially when you see yourself doing some evil, horrible shit, because like I said in past readings, every soul has evolutions and cycles. In some lifetimes, you're just very bad, evil, do bad things, and then in other lives, you're like Gandhi. It just depends on what cycle you are. So there's good and bad to all of us. Let's get your letter. Oh, my heartbeat. You're so sad. You're lost and broken, and I wish I could wrap you in my arms and take it all away. You're losing who you are. I need you to get some help. If it's talking to someone, if it's asking family and friends, whatever you think is best, it's time to step up and voice yourself. This is too much to be dealing with it on your own. We all need help from time to time. It doesn't make you weak or a failure. It just means you're human. It's time to choose yourself and make yourself happy. It's time to make the effort towards your own goals and ambitions. It's never too late to start over. I'm with you. You can do this. All you have to do is ask for help and be willing to accept it. You got this, my love. I have faith in you, always. You might be needing some help with dealing with some spirits if you're recognizing that you're a medium. You could be seeing spirits. You could be getting downloads, and it's very overwhelming and overwhelming and you don't understand it. All mediums go through this. If you need any advice, please hit me up. I'll put my email in the description box below, right below the timestamp. So if you need advice on mediumship or what to do about the paranormal, I will certainly help you and give you the best advice that I can. But if it's not to do with that and it's about life things, because I feel like there's two different sides. There's like somebody where it's not like a specific spirit is coming through. It's like spirit in general speaking to you that you are a medium, that you do have gifts, and you don't need to be scared of it. There's things you can do to control if you're dealing with spirits that are negative, because sometimes you deal with spirits that are positive, and sometimes you deal with angry, mean spirits. It really just depends on where you are and what situation, what energy you're collecting. And then I feel like the other side is somebody with a specific spirit coming in. Again, I'm getting like a maternal, feminine, like matriarch feeling. That's talking about somebody who's dealing with depression and stress and anxiety, who needs physical help with that. So I just want to make sure there is two different connections and meanings in this reading. So I might bounce back and forth. Alright, so we have luck is on your side. If you're going through a lot and you're struggling, that luck is going to change for you. If you're dealing with like negative entities, the good ones are going to come through to help you. At the end of the day, in this life, in the 3D, other mediums are here to help other mediums. And then you have other mediums that lived, or spiritual people, or who had gifts in life on the other side, that aren't just going to sit around and watch you be messed with or watch you panic. They're going to try to connect to you and say it's okay, this is what you need to do, or they'll come forward and they'll kick out the negative things for you, or your ancestors will. It's all going to be all right. You're stressing too much. Relax, unwind, and breathe. This is for both groups. You got yourself all wound up to the point of anxiety attacks, chest pains, not being able to sleep at night, mind racing, heart racing. I'm feeling your energy. You're very anxious, a lot of anxiety. Look on the bright side and remember what is good about your life. You're being too negative. So what might help you calm down and center yourself and get off those intense feelings is to remember what's still good about your life. Like, I still have a roof over my head. I still have my family. I still have my health. I still have a job if you're lucky to still have a job. Like literally sit down and write it on a piece of paper so you can see it, and then you're only focusing on positive things. You're not focusing so much on negative and your stress. It's time to make the first move and be the bigger person. Say you're sorry. Make amends. It's the right thing to do. So you're arguing either with somebody romantically or someone in your family or a close friend. But in your inner circle, there's some bad blood, and it's causing you a lot of stress and anxiety. Maybe this is what you need help dealing with, but it's time. The spirit coming through is saying enough. All the things we're going through in the world, it's not a time to be fighting. It's a time to be coming together. Pay attention to your clock. Look up the angel numbers of even numbers or repeating times you see on the clocks. The angels are trying to talk to you. When the angels are talking to you, you're going to see numbers like 111, 1111, 1010, 333, 444, 555, like numbers all the same, 222. These are angel numbers when they're specifically trying to give you a message. So look up the numbers if you are seeing these repetitive times. Spirit's trying to talk to you. Let's get to your channeled messages. I see so much of myself in you. How you think, how you feel, the choices you've made. I feel responsible for your pain. I feel you tried to walk in my shoes too closely, and because of it, it brought you deep pain. I'm so sorry your heart is so bruised. I'm so sorry this happened to you too. I'm here with you. You're never alone. I hope you know I'll do anything to help you be all right again. I love you. All right, so this is, like I said, matriarch or a strong female energy is coming forward. I don't know if you married someone, you thought it was love and you're realizing it's not. Or this is talking about family relationships. Or it could be both. So I have two separate groups here. I feel like they tried to make their love relationship work longer than they needed to. And because of it, it was detrimental to their own sanity and their own health. What they're recognizing is the same thing happening to you. But also I feel like this person also fought within a family. Your job is making you miserable. You don't enjoy it and it's not fulfilling. You dread going there every day. Sweetie, life is too short to feel like this every day. It's time for a career change. So whatever you're doing is not making you happy. It's not fulfilling you. It's not making you feel good. It's not making you feel like you have a purpose on this earth. So I would suggest really strongly maybe putting out other applications or seeing what else is out there for you. You need to feel good about what you're doing. You need to feel like you're doing something helpful. I feel like you're a worker, like a do-gooder, or like a humanitarian, even somebody who likes to help people. And I don't feel like you feel you're helping people at this time, which is causing you to feel crappy because you need to wake up with a good purpose and a good message and going out to help people. You're a light worker, and those light worker genes are going off, and you're just not feeling like you're making much of an impact, which would affect the rest of your life. Family is forever, a gift given to us all. Some fight and war on, some fight side by side. There's always a choice. Blood is always thicker than water. Yeah, you got some family trauma going on that the spirit is definitely referencing, that they wish you would repair it and put work into it. But there is two sides, so there's only so much you can do. But I would always try to make that family work. At the end of the day, family is the most meaningful connection you could ever have. Unfortunately, we cannot avoid pain and hurt in this life. We can't always see people's true colors or true intentions ahead of time. That's not a fault in you. That's a lesson you needed to learn to do better in life. Pain is a tool. Collect each tool in your box and keep going. Again, going back to a lover, like you thought that this was your person, you thought like you were going to be happy and have this fulfilled life, but as your relationship progressed, you just realized that you're two very different people and it's toxic, and which also broke your heart at the same time. The The time is now to make your move. No more procrastinating. No more excuses. Go for it. We support you. Go for that career change. Get out of a relationship that's toxic. Go make up with the people that you feel you need to make up with. Follow your instincts. Listen to your gut. You can read things better than you give yourself credit for. Trust yourself at all times. You are psychic. You have that mediumship where you can read people. Trust how you're feeling. Sickness happens to us all at some point. Some get it worse than others, and some lose their battles. It is no more your fault for surviving than it is of the person who got sick. It's okay to celebrate that you're alive. It's okay that I lost my fight. It was just my time. I'm glad you get more time than I. That's what I wanted most. Oh my gosh. This is a very specific group. I could have 3 groups coming in here, but this is somebody who passed recently from coronavirus, a female. You were both sick. You both had it. I feel like you bounced back rather quickly, and this female didn't. And you're definitely experiencing some survivor guilt. But the spirit's saying, no, don't have survivor guilt. Like, I'm glad that you survived. I'm glad you got better. They would never want you to die from the illness. Their body it was just their time. Their body couldn't fight it off like yours could. That's not your fault. That's not something for you to feel bad about. I'm so sorry. Death was not my end, but my savior. My body was very painful on this earth, but now I'm weightless and painless and free. Please be happy for me. I have no regrets. I suffer no more. This also goes with the coronavirus, but I don't know how many groups are coming through, but somebody also experienced brain cancer. I just got pain in my head. Like, their motor skills were definitely affected. It was definitely painful. I hate to say it, but I feel like they were, at the end of it, they were just begging to go. They couldn't take it anymore. And heavily medicated. So that was like a freedom when they died, because their body had become like prison, a jail. They were trapped in it. They couldn't control it anymore. It was so suffocating and so horrific pain. They couldn't tolerate it anymore. So when they died, they actually said thank you to God and the angels. Thank you. I couldn't take another day. So they don't want you to feel bad, because they didn't want to stay in that body anymore. People will always judge and talk. That's not your business. Let them talk. Let them judge. You will just go find your happiness in life. There's always going to be gossip. There's always going to be haters. There's always going to be people that try to get in your way and make you feel like shit about yourself. That's because they feel like shit about themselves, and they're not healed, and they don't like their life, so they feel the need to pick other people apart. Put them on the sideline and just do you. The only opinion that matters in this life is your own. Everyone else, even if they're your loved one, family members, I would hope that they would be on the same page with you, but if they're not, it's not the end of the world. You don't need their approval. It was just my time. You couldn't have stopped it or changed it. When it's your time, no one can combat it. Death will come for us all, and it came for me. It is what it is. Stop focusing on my death. It was fleeting and actually a tiny morsel of my life. Think about all the good done and experienced. So many groups. So, I got a car accident stepping forward. This is also true for the coronavirus and the cancer. It was just their time. They're speaking to a lot of people. I'm worried about you. You need to cut out all the addictions. You need to start taking better care of yourself. You have so much life to lead. Make sure it's in good health and in good mental health. Again, referencing you may need to see someone, a grief counselor, a therapist. They said something about addictions. Maybe it's time to go to rehab. It's time to get that help and take care of yourself. You have get over it. You're clinging to your anger and pride. It's clouding your judgment. You're making the wrong decisions. Stop, think, and learn. I know you're so much better. You just can't see clearly right now. This is for people who are feuding within the family. I feel like a lot of you are just stuck in your anger and you're not seeing the bigger picture, and a lot of getting over it needs to happen, not just on your side. Oh, you lost a baby before. then had more that lived. The one you lost came back in them. You never lost them at all. They just waited for a healthier vessel so that they could return to you. So, I feel like this is fairly recent. You lost a baby. You could be pregnant now. You could have just had a baby, but this is the soul of the baby you miscarried that came back. You never lost them at all. They just needed a healthier vessel, and when they were able to get one, they came right back to you. Kiss and make up. Life's too short to be angry and bicker all the time. That's what the family feuding. I know that my death was very sudden and tragic. I wish I knew it was the last time I saw you or spoke to you, so I could have told you how much I love you and how much you mean to me. I just want you to know I'm at peace and I'm watching over all that I love. I just want you to be happy and live your life with a full heart. This is from the female that died in coronavirus, also a female that died in a car accident. It was very sudden and very quick, and a goodbye wasn't able to happen. And they're referencing that was very traumatic for you and very hard to this day that you didn't get to say goodbye, or that they didn't get to say goodbye to you. I think they thought that they were going to be okay. A version of you from a past life you lived. I've come to tell you that our karmic lessons are closing out in your life. Justice will come to us all. Because of you, because of your fight to better this life, we're here with you, protecting you and cheering you on. Thank you for all you do. Well, damn. This belongs to the one with who lost a female in the car accident. There's somebody who your soul has lived. You've had many past lives, and this version of your soul is up here, and they weren't able to get off the hamster wheel, and you are. And they're applauding you, and they're saying because of you, we'll never be on that hamster wheel again. We have pause. If you're feeling unsure about a decision, there's probably a good reason. Take your time and think it through. There's no need to rush. Allow your heart's wisdom to guide you. If you feel pressure to act immediately, it's probably a sign that it isn't the right opportunity. Don't worry, because more opportunities will come along, and the right ones will fit like a gorgeous glove. Take a pause. Take a minute to figure out what you really want to do, where you really want to go. There's no need to make a drastic decision unless it's about bettering yourself and getting the help you need. You are awesome. Yes, you are, boo-boo. Your greatest relationship is the one you have with yourself. Build it, strengthen it, praise yourself. Share what makes you proud. Your beaming delight will help others shift from glass half empty thinking to, heck, I'm pretty awesome too. You're a light worker. You need to love yourself. Raise your vibrations. Put that self-love, because the brighter you shine as the light worker, the more people you're going to help. Accept yourself. Yes, you need to work on your self-love. Stop thinking that you're not deserving. Stop thinking that you're cursed. Stop carrying around your pain in your suitcase. It's time to look at yourself in the mirror and really love and appreciate what you see. Tell the truth. Communicate with integrity. You may need to level with someone. This person could even be you. Are you saying you're fine when you don't mean it? Are you swallowing your needs because you don't want to rock the boat? When we hide the truth, it eventually comes out in destructive ways. Act with integrity and say what's on your mind. While honesty may lead to short-term discomfort, your long-term peace and happiness are worth it. So if you're saying you're fine and you're really not, you're lying. Tell the truth. You need help. You need to talk to someone. You can't keep doing this anymore. If any of those ring a bell, time to come out of your mouth. Stop pushing it down. It's not going to do you any good. You are destined for greatness on the wings of love. To clarify, the primary roles of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, not to soothe, cure, or ease, not even to refresh, rejuvenate, or restore. Hardly. The primary roles of love are to yahoo, yeehaw, and woohoo. Get your love on, the universe. You're not... Loving someone doesn't mean fixing them, or helping them, or mending things. You can only do that for yourself. No one can No one can change you. No one can fix you. They can certainly help you, but that responsibility is on the shoulder of the individual. You should be loving someone because they make you feel good, not what they can do for you or what you can do for them. That's loving incorrectly. Be true to yourself. You may never understand what's going on in their life, but you can always figure out what's going on in yours. Tally-ho, the universe. Exactly. Be true to yourself. Don't worry about other people and what they got going on. No, I don't care if it's your spouse. And if you need to just really sit down and figure yourself out, all you can know is yourself and your answers in here. You can't know what someone else is thinking or doing or what is right for them. So you need to take that time out and figure yourself out. Who is your true self? What do you want? What makes you happy? Once you have those answers, you can conquer the world. But you don't have those answers, and that's okay. It takes time. But it's time to really sit and focus on yourself and let everyone else sink or swim on their own. You're not on this earth to just throw out life rafts for the people around you. What about you? You're sinking. Where's your life raft? You can save yourself now. Give yourself much more credit. A stranger than stranger preponderance to ponder. Those in great relationships aren't always those who are good at relationships. And those in challenging relationships aren't always those who are bad at relationships. Oh, see? Wow. Even though I use preponderance and ineptly, this one is really good. Love, please ponder the universe. Just because people seem to be great and have a healthy relationship doesn't mean they're good at relationships. It just means that they found somebody who is the right love. But just because you're in a bad relationship doesn't mean you're bad at relationships and that every relationship you have is going to be bad. Give yourself more credit that you are intelligent and that you are going to learn and that next time will be better. Do something new, something different. Ever notice how it's easier to fall in love and be fallen in love with when you're busy? Love, thank goodness I'm you, the universe. Love comes when we're not looking for it. So get busy focusing on yourself and working on yourself and loving yourself, and then bam, there comes love. Hello. When you're least prepared. The Spirit is saying we will be together again. We all wind up in the same place. I'm surrounded by loving animals. This came out in pile 1. If you lost any animals, the Spirit is saying, I scooped them up. They're with me. They're safe. Don't worry. It's not your fault for surviving. It's not your fault that they died. It's not your fault that you didn't get to say goodbye. I'm standing right next to you. They're right. You might be feeling them tingles from the neck down. That's them. Don't be afraid of those tingles. Don't be afraid that they're right next to you. They're protecting you. They're like your spiritual guard, security guard, what have you. The earth is our school. We're here to learn lessons, and some of these lessons are not easy, and some of these lessons kick our fucking asses. For real. Which happens more often than the good ones. Let's get your second half of the reading. We're starting with the Guardian Angel Tarot. A lot of repetitive cards, even though I shuffled. Next, we have a Peace Oracle. I feel like I got a crowd. Lots of groups coming in for this one, and that's okay. Sometimes they all have the same message, they'll all come together. They work through us. I'm just the messenger. Next is Divine Abundance. Oracle cards. And last but not least, the answer is simple. I'll run with it. It's more than I normally take. Got a couple groups coming in soon. Alright, let's start with your Angel Tarot. Spiritual teacher, there are great rewards in spending time alone. Use these moments of solitude to focus on love and in ways in which you might give to those around you. Shine your light as an example for others to follow. Seek out a spiritual mentor of your own if your life feels unfulfilled right now. So you might be in need of a spiritual teacher, getting spiritual guidance. This might be your spiritual teacher right now. Or, again, referencing you are a light worker, you could be a spiritual teacher later in life. 10 of abundance. Heaven has provided so many blessings. Your family members are bonded and working together. The children are provided for, and a comfortable retirement will one day come along. You've taught your family the grace that comes from knowing right from wrong, and you should be very proud. Your family's going to be okay, even if you are arguing. Everything's going to work itself out, especially with your children. You are going to have a good life. 3 of action. Things are working out beautifully. Now that your ship has come in, it's time to decide what your next big project will be. You may choose to continue to build upon your success or move on to something entirely different. Be willing to travel if necessary. So your ship came in. What are you going to do with all this success? Where are you going from here? It's time to think about that. 8 of thought. You may feel as though you're restricted by the circumstances you find yourself in, but that's just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that's making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. Get out of those toxic relationships. Don't use Corona as an excuse. Don't use money as an excuse. Don't use stuff. If you want to make the change, you can do it. You're not really stuck. It's just an illusion we tell ourselves. 4 of abundance. It's time to reflect upon your relationship with money. Are you spending too freely? Are you holding on to it too tightly? This can relate to how you give of yourself to others. Is your heart open, or are you holding back? Your hard work and wise investments will bring great success. It's time to think about your relationship with money. Are you too money-based? Are you holding on to it like it's the meaning of life? Are you being too frivolous and not preparing for your future? These spirits are warning you to look at your relationship and evaluate your relationship with money. Helper of abundance. Although you have a lot to do, it's important that you get organized first. Once planning is complete, you can roll up your sleeves and get to work. Your guardian angels surround you and you are ready to help out. This card also indicates a very loving, kind, and loyal friend, someone with a big heart, a quick wit, and endless patience. That person could even be you. So to help yourself in the future, make yourself a solid plan, because I feel like having a solid plan will calm you down, especially if you can visualize it, make a visual board, whatever you need to do to get organized. It's only going to help you in the long run. Unity, work on bringing those relationships, family relationships, back together. Mastery. Work on yourself. Raise your vibrations. Work on loving yourself. That should be your first priority. Illumination. Get that glow up going on. Because you're an earth angel. You're a light worker. You have big things to do, but you need that glow up to happen. Be on those top vibrations so you can come forward and help other people. You need to get free from toxic relationships that aren't good, or toxic businesses, toxic places to live, whatever's toxic in your life that you need to fly away from. It's time to work on a plan for that. There's going to be some sacrifices that need to be made to find your happiness. But put your mind at ease. Right now is about planning, focusing, and working on yourself. You are limitless. There's nothing you can't do in this life. You've got to believe it in here. Gain that courage to go forth and shine like a diamond, honey child. Alright, stop overthinking. Stop thinking bad about yourself. Stop having survivor's guilt because I don't want you to be sorry that you lived. Stop with the negativity. Focus on that. Lend a hand to others if you can. Lend a hand in building relationships back up. Or you're going to be having a hand lent to you, the Spirit is saying. Reclaim yourself. Reclaim your creativity by loving yourself. The more you raise your vibrations, the more creativity is going to be coming out. Open your heart. This is about working on your grief, working on your depression. Open your heart and being free and getting that help you need. Just be you. Do what you want to do and focus on yourself. Speak your truth as well. Take bite-sized steps. You don't have to. This is not a race. This is going to be a long-term project. So just take it one step at a time. Don't psych yourself out. Talk to the Spirit. Talk to God. They're going to help you. You are safe. You are protected. Don't be scared. Everything's going to be okay. Give your worries, give your anxiety, give your stresses up to the Spirit and to God. Free yourself. Make yourself light. Yeah, spread your light because you are a light worker. So you need to work on raising those vibrations and loving yourself and figuring out what you need to do to be happy and work, love, home, and how you're going to help the universe. By finding those answers, everything's going to come like a domino effect in a good way. So I hope this is helpful. I hope they came through strong for you. If it resonated, if you want more of these in the future, please give me a thumbs up below. I would greatly appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button to help my channel grow, please. And thank you. If you want to know exactly when I put out a new video, hit the bell button. You'll get an alert every time I put up a new video. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you next time. Love and light, Pile 2. Hi, Pile 3. You picked the cute little crazy headband. Put it over there so I don't lose it. Alright, so bunch of stuff to get into. I'm going to do your letter from Spirit, one of your spirits. Okay. Next is postcard from Spirit. Some advice cards from Spirit. Whew, very sad. Channeled messages from Spirit. I had pain. This might be like pile 2 with a couple spirits coming through, but I definitely have a suicide stepping up. Unfortunately. Sorry to hear that. Oh. I'm assuming gunshot to the head. That's a lot, but I'll take it. Next is Talking to Heaven mediumship cards. Strong urge to cry. Very ashamed. Ugh. Ow. sorry, that was Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection, and this is Crazy Sexy Love Notes. Finding it hard to concentrate. I keep getting massive pain in the back of my head. I'm seeing tigers. Maybe it could have been an animal they love. Ow. Brutal. Alright, we'll get through this half and then we'll do the second half over there. Dearest you, even though life seems now to be moving full steam ahead. Getting a new one. Those pile ones. Come on, stand. Getting mad at me. One, please. Might want to watch pile one. It might be for you as well. Thank you. Dear you, do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone? Or you might have no value? Maybe you think you need to control everything or else nothing will get done. Be healed, be completed, etc. You may think you need to conform to what others expect of you. Or choose a course of action to manipulate an outcome. But we don't think that would be a good choice. How about this? Even if it makes you temporarily uncomfortable, do something different. Set that boundary. Delegate responsibility to another. Ask for your needs to be met. And when faced with an impossible situation or sticky, enmeshed relationship, repeat this mantra. I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. Then carry on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part is everything just seems to work beautifully and honestly in the end. Love you so, so much. Oh, man. Got a couple suicides, I think. Or maybe they... I don't know, but I feel like burning some white sage because this is horrific. The gunshot hurts like a mother fricker. And it won't go away. These spirits are earthbound, so they're very powerful. I feel like definitely someone choked or could have even got a throat slit. Just two very brutal things that you're feeling at the same time. The spirit is definitely referencing that you are very stressed out. You feel like you're like a people pleaser. Somebody, a yes man or a yes woman who needs to say no, but they always say yes. And it's detrimental to your health at this point. Fuck. I don't know if I can finish this one. I need to back off a little. Alright, here's your letter. I'm trying, guys. My love, I know we had plans for many things over many years, and I know our plans got cut short when I died. I didn't see it coming, and neither did you. I wish I had the time to do all the things we dreamt of. I wish I got to keep all the promises I made to you. I wish I had more time on this earth to love you. Life can't be extended beyond the master plan of the divine journey. Sometimes we're not meant to know before our time is up. It's no more the fault of the person than the clock that dings upon the hour. It's just how things stack up. You couldn't change it. I couldn't either, and I don't want you to blame yourself. My time came and went, but my love for you lives on, now and forever. I want you to make new promises, new dreams, and I want you to go on. Our dreams are not meant to be fulfilled, but yours are. I love you. I always will. Maybe I'm feeling double head wounds. I did say that I feel like a suicide too. I don't know if it was from hanging. I did feel a throat being cut. I got a murder here. They didn't see it coming. It could have been the shot to the head. But these spirits, both sides are earthbound, which means they haven't crossed, and they're powerful as fuck. Alright. Dreams don't have an expiration date, and age does not define your capabilities or your ambitions, which means you're not too old to start over, the spirit says. Okay, back up. Back up. Start a journal. It will help you sort out what you're feeling and where to go from here. Maybe you have a hard time processing how you feel or getting emotions out of your body. So the spirit is saying a journal will definitely help. You need to catch up with friends and family. You need some social interactions. Like most of us this year, we've been pretty much alone. They don't want you to get in the funk they were in. They're worried about your mental health, and you're spending too much time on your own. Shit. Be aware. Someone is not a real friend to you at work, and they are talking bad to management or co-workers. Be careful what you say at work. They're warning you. Somebody's trying to either get your job, block a promotion, or just overall make you look bad, or trying to be stealing your thunder. I'm sorry guys, this one's intense. My brains like, yes, you are spiritually gifted. So if you're wondering if you have spiritual gifts, the spirit's coming through to say, yeah, you certainly do. Maybe you have been connecting with the spirit. Let's get your channel cards. I loved you so much when I was alive. I love you even more now. I'm always watching over you. One day we'll be together again, I promise. Just because other people laugh and say you can't doesn't mean it's fact. They can hate all they want. It has no cause to your success unless you let it. Go for it, love. You're going to leave them in your dust as you shoot towards victory. They're clowns. Brush it off and keep going. Talking about the person who's trying to trash you at work. Be strong. They will try to test you, break you, or get you to forget who you are. Don't let them. Remember who you are. See the truth. Don't let them shake you up. Stay calm. Use your smarts. Again, the people at work, they just want you to take the high road and keep there. Because people are going to see the truth, what this person is doing, if you don't give them any fuel to their fire. You need to let go of the resentments, anger, and feelings of ill will towards your family. Life is too short to spend it working against your own. Blood is thicker than water, and family is special. It upsets me so much that you're being so cruel and mean to one another. It breaks my heart because I know you're all so much better than this. Please try to make nice. Please try to change. So there's some family issues going on. I feel like this person is like right fucking next to me. Back off. I'm getting angry. You need a timeout. You're so stressed and exhausted. You're overworked and it's affecting your health and your relationships and your happiness. Put yourself first and focus on taking much needed healing time off. So maybe it's time to take a step back and use your vacation day. Life will go on. Tough times come and go. You're a survivor and you will survive this too. You were born to thrive. Don't forget it. This is for the person who was murdered. You will get past this. Life will get easier for you. New things are coming for you. And it will be very, very, very good for you. Woo! Yay, good news. I don't like seeing you cry. I wish you could feel me holding you tight. I'm here. I might be stopping this one. I don't like this feeling. Not from this person. I just can't seem to get through to you. I'm working hard to show you I'm all right. Please don't cry, my heart. I'll always be near you, protecting you and loving you. Pick up the pieces. Time to get up now, darling. There is not a thing you can't overcome because you are strong. You're not alone. I'm with you. You can do this. Maybe you're currently in a court process. I don't think this person's murder has been solved. This is the one I'm trying to listen to. The other one, time for you to go. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I visit you often in your dreams at night. I try to give you some much needed advice and direction when you need it most. So we're trying to guide you through this. The world has been very hard to you lately. I know you're struggling. I know you find it difficult to get up each new day. I know you cry and pray for help. I hear you. I'm here and soon these hard times will end. Have faith in yourself and in the divine. We will see you through. Just keep getting up, keep going, and one day life will be good again. Yeah, they're very worried about your mental health here. I remember all the times we stayed up late talking for hours. You told me about your day, about your dreams. I love that time together. I love listening to your voice. But what I enjoyed most was you let me in, and I miss you. I feel like this was like a spouse or a lover. Reach out. I don't want you all fighting about me or what was done. It hurts me to see this divide. Your family, come back together. If you can't do it for you, do it for me. I feel like the one with the suicide, a big family conflict happened, or it could be the one with the murder. You could be fighting about what happened or what needs to be done here. If tomorrow never comes, what will you regret not saying or doing? Rethink what you're doing and make it right. They really want you to heal your family stuff. The world is a very big place, sweetheart. Open yourself up to all the possibilities and abundance waiting for you. Dream big and reach for the stars. Life's going to get good for you. Yes, go get them. Do I think this person in your mind is right for you? Yes. Yes, I put them in your path because that's true love for your life. So maybe they're sending a new lover and you have an idea that, yes, it's Grandpa. I just wanted to tell you how proud I am of the person you've become. You work so hard and I know it has not been easy on you, but I'm here helping you through it all. I'll never let you fall. I love you very much. So got a grandpa or a masculine male that you looked up to, stepping up. I wish I could set a better example for you in life. I wish I said sorry more. I wish I was kinder. I wish I wasn't so hard on you. I hope you know how much you mean to me and how much I love you. My one regret was not telling you that more. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Ugh, something just touched me. You're not being careful with your money. With the state of the world, you should be working on saving what you can. It's going to be rough for a few years. The more you prepare, the better off you will be. It's time to start saving, to make saving a priority. This is definitely for the spouse. Like, plan for your future. I know you can't think that far ahead right now, but you need to start planning for your future because you have a long time here. Go big or go home. Swing for the fences. Shoot for the moon. What are you waiting for? Go towards that new love, that new job. Don't hold a candle for me like I'm the only one that can or will ever matter to you. Living means loving as much and as often as you can. That's all that goes with you in the end. So fill your life up with love, but only the ones who love you right. It's not going to offend them if you get a new lover. They don't want you to spend your life pining and holding a candle for what was lost. You're still here. They want love to come back in your life. We are so connected. Yes, they're connected. They're all around you. They're protecting you. I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. They love you so much love. Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. Even murder, unfortunately. We will be together again. You're gonna be together. It's not a goodbye. It's just to see you later. The Spirit wants you to get up. I know you're grieving hard. I know you're having mental health issues. The Spirit is recognizing it and bringing it to the forefront. You're gonna be together again. It's gonna be okay. But they want you to go on with your life. Standing right next to you. Yeah, they certainly fucking were. Don't be afraid. Nothing bad's gonna happen to you. All there is to love has been there all along. When you begin to find love in people and places where you haven't found it before, it's always because you've grown. Love, you so rock the universe. You will grow past this. You are ready. I just think you feel guilty. Like just because loving someone else, it doesn't make you love them any less, or it doesn't degrade or downgrade what you had with them. It just means you're going on, and they definitely want you to go on. Turn on your love light. Be open and willing to accept love back into your life. Karma is on your side. You have nothing to fear. Good stuff is coming your way. Love is the reason. Love is all that matters. They want you to love again. Time to make a demonstration by getting up and planning what you want and taking your life into your own hands and choosing to get up and go on and love again. That's an act of love. This person's saying, if you love me, you're not going to let my death crush you. You're going to be more than that. You're going to do more with your time here. And when it's your time, they're going to be right there, embracing you, holding you, and you'll get all the time you lost back. It's a new day. Time to get up, brush yourself off, and go after new love. Take that risk. We don't know what's going to happen today, tomorrow, or next week, but loving someone is definitely worth it. Even if you lose them in the end, at the end of the day, everyone always says, I would have rather had one day with them than not to know them at all. Love is worth it. Take the risk. Don't be scared. Unplug, relax, unwind, heal. Get that help you need. Decide once and for all. What do you want to do? What's going to make you happy as far as work, love, life? Where do you want to go from here? Embrace your sensitivity. You are a medium as well. You do have spiritual gifts. You can connect with the spirit. When you're more healed, I don't feel like they want to come forward and hurt you anymore. So let's get more of your reading. We got Guardian Angel Tarot cards. Then we have Peace Oracle. Divine Abundance. And last but not least, the answer is simple. Alright. Ooh, a win-win solution. There's strength in diversity. By blending the ideas of other people with your own, you can often come up with a solution that's magnificent. Start by focusing on the aspects that everyone agrees upon, and then open your mind to compromise and working together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. So this family, there's a win-win outcome. Everyone's going to get back together and be happy. Your work situation's going to work out. Out with the old, in with the new. Heaven is showing you a sign that it's time to move in a new direction. Often this is because you're not happy and feel a lack of purpose in your life. This is a wake-up call to make changes that match your heart's desire and spiritual truth. The Spirit's saying you got to let them go and go on with your life. It's okay to do that. 4 of thought. Spend time in nature listening for guidance from your angels and your own inner voice, because overanalyzing the situation won't provide the answers you're seeking. Consider taking a vacation or a small break to help you rejuvenate and become clear on what your next step should be. Meditation can be very helpful. Again, referencing you might need to take some time off, take a vacation. 6 of emotion. Memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately, without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Children could be an important issue, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child. Remember them. Remember the good parts. Maybe you knew this person since you were a child. Take the happy parts and leave the sad, they're saying. 7 of thought. You've been confused about a situation in your life, and now suddenly everything is completely clear to you. Whether the truth was revealed by angels, disclosed by a friend, or discovered on your own, it feels great to be awake and aware. Feel free to ask for time alone if that's what you need. Answers you need are coming. The advice you need are coming, if it isn't in this reading. Alright, so you were a blessing to this person's life. They want you to know so much, that how much you filled their life with joy and love, and blessings are coming to you as well. You need to work on healing your heart. Fill your heart up. Give your heart to another. It's okay. But you need to sit out and really figure out what you want as far as job, love, life, and make a plan and go for it. It's time to get up, and as cold as they're saying, it's time to get over it, get up, and move on with your life. They don't want to watch you laying around suffering anymore. It hurts their heart because you were so vibrant and loving, and they don't want their death to destroy you. Come to the realization that everything happens for a reason, and that at the end of it, you're going to be back together one day. I know we don't like to hear that, but it's truth. We all come back to the same place. Non-duality. Become fluent in accepting what we cannot change. Give yourself a true offering. Offer your heart up. Give your heart to Spirit. Give your passions to Spirit, and everything will work out. Go with the flow. One day at a time. And change is going to come, and it's going to be good for you. Good things are coming. See the light, that it's time, that they're okay, that you're going to be okay. Seek an expert. You might need a psychologist, grievance counselor, anything like that. Oh, my throat. Something with my throat. I was like, like that. Seek an expert on what you want to do for a career, if you need to go back to school as well. Make a plan and stick with it. No more feeling sorry for yourself and laying around, this one says. Turn on your light. You were a sparky, lovey-dovey person, and you deserve to have love in your life. It's okay to love another. Be open to meeting someone else. Stop living your life for the past. Stop laying around, and don't let this person's death stop your life. You still have time here. I know it's hard. I've lost a liver before. You gotta stop letting the work shit get to you, family shit get to you, and this grief get to you. You gotta pick yourself up now. But also take that time out and that vacation you need. Be patient with yourself. This is not a race. Everything in due time. Just be yourself. Go out there and do you and make this world your bitch. No pun intended. I hope this was helpful. I hope they came in strong for you. If this resonated, if you want more of these readings in the future, please give me a thumbs up below. Please please hit the subscribe button to help my channel grow. And if you want to know exactly when new stuff is up, hit the bell. You'll get an alert every time I post something new. Thank you so much for your time. Be well out there. You got this. Everything's going to be okay. We can't grieve forever, even if we want to. There is a point where we have to get up, and the Spirit is saying it's time. Time to get up. No more crying. No more putting your life on hold for me. This is what they're saying. They want you to live for you. They're with you. They're rooting you on, and they take no offense by you moving on. This is what they want for you. Okay? Love and light out there. I love and appreciate you all so much. See you next time. Bye.